Okay, so we're going to get started, and we're going to go through the different slides. And so we have the different slides, and then you have areas here where you can write down, personal notes and everything like that. We're going to go through everything. I'm going to do most of it. We also have Abe, who will introduce himself later. He's with East West Bank, and he's going to do the financial part. And then afterwards, we'll summarize. We'll get opinions from everybody, how everything went. And if anybody has any questions, we'll get that answered as best we can. All right? Why don't we go ahead and get started with slide number 1. Slide number 1 says, how to write a formal business plan. Michael Sin, Abe, SCMBDC Trading Seminar. Today's Tuesday, April 17th. Everybody okay? All right. Let me talk a little bit about a formal business plan. And if you read or look at any of the articles that people ask me or the BCF about, I am very, very consistent about saying that one of the most important things that a small business owner needs, and it doesn't have to be a person of color, okay? All businesses need a working business plan. The greatest example to me is that some of the biggest Japanese trading companies actually have a 500-year business plan. Companies like Toyota, Honda, Nissan, famous companies, Sony, they all have a 500-year business plan. So the interesting thing is that when people say, well, I have a business plan, or I don't have a business plan, I might have a business plan, da-da-da-da-da, what concerns me is that if you don't have a business plan, what else are you not doing? Because what happens is this. When I hear people that they don't have a business plan, chances are your accounting's messed up, your HR is messed up, your billing is messed up, you don't turn in your taxes in time. That's why you can't fill out an application. And then the other thing is that the more partners you have, the more employees you have, that means that you have, so like for example, your owner says, you go. Okay, fine. So you're going to go ahead and learn all this stuff. Then you're going to have to go and teach, go back to and tell the owner, well, this is what I got out of it, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Have you ever heard, and I want you to write this down, all getting on the same page. Write it down. Getting everyone on the same page, or getting everyone on the right bus, or whatever you want to call it. The more people you have, the bigger staff, the more partners, your wife, your significant other, your customers, your lawyers, your accountants, getting everybody on the right page is a very, 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 very difficult thing to do. I gave everybody a chance to do your 1-minute commercial, and I could not tell for the most of you what the hell you guys do. It's not clear. Here I am, I'm at a trade show, and I got this person at the trade show who's in charge of diversity. And you guys got your 1-minute commercial to tell me what the hell you guys do, and then your diversity person is sitting there going, okay, where the hell do I put you? Do I put you in construction? Do I put you in HR? Do I put you in IT? Where am I going to put you? And if in a minute you cannot explain to the diversity director at the trade show what the hell you do, you're going to have 1 year of frustration. Until what? The next trade show. Everybody understand? Yes? No? Maybe? So, let's go to slide number 2. Why should you, or why would you have a written business plan? Okay, so let's go through the main, these are just the main reasons why. Okay? Number 1, getting a business loan. Now, the loan can come from a bank, it can come from a family member, it could come from your customer, it could come from your investor. You know, one of the things that I didn't bring it up, but to me, all of you, all of us, should invite our investors to our trade show. You as a business owner, we all are here to improve, to get big, to grow. So for you to look for customers and not look for an investor in your company is a big mistake. Everybody does that. Go look in the Wall Street Journal. Everybody's selling. People are buying companies left and right, right? So why not you? You have to get big. So the question is that how do you do it? How do you convince your lawyer or your accountant or your investor about what you do and how you do it? The best place is at our trade show. We have all the corporations there. We have everything set up. We have professional things done in a right way. How much time is spent? You know how much staff time is spent to get everybody there? It's your best perfect time. Number two, so getting a loan. Number two, attracting equity investors, customers, clients, partners, strategic alliances. All of you sort of kind of sounded like you're all doing the same thing. Corporations want to give one contract for just about everything. They don't want to paperclip here, pencil here, pen here. They don't want to do that. They want to give one big contract to someone and take care of my problem. So scale, becoming big and everything like that is very, very important. Next, the third reason is your operational plan. What do you do? How do you do it? And one of the things, the most important thing that I want you to get out of today is the answer why. Why do you do what you do? Why did you wake up this morning? Why did you wear the clothes that you're wearing? Why did you come to today's meeting? Why did you sit where you sit? Why did you sit next to the person that you're sitting to? Why is very, very important. Everybody understand? Why are you here? What are you trying to get out of it? Why are you wasting time? I just came back, since I do a lot of seminars, and I said, maybe I need a little bit of a different way of training, because, you know, even I get bored with myself, right? So 2 weeks ago, I'm a big USC football fan. Anybody else a football fan? USC football fan? Okay. Well, okay, eliminate her from the video. Okay, but the story is that, you know, USC about six years ago had the worst football program, and historically we had a great program, and then Pete Carroll came in and changed everything to now where he has one of the best football programs in the country. And so 2 weeks ago he had what is called a Nike football camp. And what he did is he invited all the area coaches to hear how he builds his football program. So I emailed him. I said, I'm with BCF. I have a venture capital company. We invest in minority companies. Can I come to your seminar? He said, yes, you can come. And I was the only one that came outside of everybody that's in football. And so most of the stuff, I had no freaking idea what they were doing. They were doing like these little things like, this quarterback thing, like this, right? And for 2 days, they would have different speakers come up, and they're going, well, this guy goes here, this guy goes there, this guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy goes, and they're doing this for 2 days. I thought, what the frick are they talking about? But the one thing that I got out of his presentation is that he prepares his team for misdirection. See, there's one of two things. You want to go from A to B. It's very linear, right? A to B. How many of you are very good with linear? If someone says, hey, go from A to B, and it's a straight line, no problems, no issues, no drama, no gossip, no ego problems, everybody gets along. How many of you can relate to go from A to B? Everybody can. And that's what school teaches you. That's what training teaches you. That's what all these books and things teach you. But when you go to the football camp, and what Pete Carroll talked about was misdirection. Yeah. It's 98% misdirection, 2% linear. And so I said to myself that maybe what I'm doing that I have to do differently this year is I have to train on misdirection.